Here is the latest news in the world of football, with Premier League clubs planning major moves, growing confidence around summer targets, and Serie A sides circling around familiar names. We're going to start at Aston Villa with a story I've been keeping an eye on, and a striker with strong previous ties to the club. According to The Times, Aston Villa want to seal a permanent deal for Tammy Abraham, who is currently on loan at Besiktas from AS Roma. Abraham is no stranger to Villa Park. He spent the 2018-19 season on loan at Villa, scoring a grand total of 26 goals and playing a central role in helping the club win promotion back to the Premier League. Now, Villa's interest reflects both familiarity and long-term planning. Abraham offers Premier League experience, physical presence, and an understanding of the demands of English football, qualities that Aston Villa, as they look to maintain their position at the top of the table, would like. Now, any deal would require negotiations with Roma and clarity around Tammy Abraham's future in Italy, but Villa's historic connection with the player could give them the upper hand and an edge if talks advance. Now to Manchester United and a midfield target that they see as part of the club's next phase. According to The Sun, Manchester United are growing increasingly confident that they will be able to sign Carlos Baleba from Brighton and Hove Albion in the summer transfer window. Now, the tabloid newspaper report that the player has been closely tracked for some time and is viewed internally at the Manchester club as a player who can add energy, ball-carrying ability and physical presence in central midfield, an area that Manchester United are determined to strengthen. Now, a January move is not expected, but United believe the summer market could present a clearer opportunity, particularly if they move early and structure a deal that works for Brighton. Now, as ever, Brighton are unlikely to sell cheaply, but United see Baleba as a long-term investment rather than a short-term solution. Let's go to Italy now and interest in a Premier League forward. According to Sky Sports, Juventus have made an initial inquiry about signing Jean-Philippe Mateta from Crystal Palace. This deal would be during the January transfer window, with the Italian club assessing attacking options as they plan for the future, with uncertainty surrounding the long-term role of Dusan Vlahovic. Now, Mateta's physical profile, aerial strength and recent form have caught attention across Europe, and Palace are well aware of that. Overseas interest is also increasing. Now, at this stage, this is described as a tentative approach rather than a formal bid, but it places Mateta firmly on the radar as clubs begin to explore alternatives. Staying in Italy, but switching to defence. According to Tutto Mercato, Inter Milan, Napoli and Fiorentina are all monitoring the situation of Manchester United centre-back Harry Maguire. The ex-Manchester United captain continues to attract interest from abroad, with his leadership, aerial ability and experience seen as a good fit for the Serie A league. Any move would, of course, depend on United's squad needs and Maguire's own appetite for a mid-season change. But the fact that multiple Italian clubs are watching closely suggests that this is just more than a casual interest. So taken together, these stories highlight a clear trend. Premier League clubs like Aston Villa and Manchester United are planning well ahead, targeting players that they know and that they believe can form part of a longer-term strategy rather than just rushing a January decision. And at the same time, Serie A clubs continue to view England as a key market for ready-made experience, particularly players who may be entering key stages of their careers. Now, with a few weeks still left in the window, situations like Mateta and Maguire could move quickly if circumstances change. So that's the latest news in the world of football. I'm SamC Reports. Follow for more, and as always, let me know which of these moves you think actually happens.